If you are 65 or older and have only filed the homestead exemption, there is a second property tax form you may be missing right now. This form is separate from the homestead exemption, and in many states, it can permanently freeze part or all of your property tax assessment. Yet according to AARP Foundation data, 92% of eligible seniors have never filed it. Not 12%, not 30%, 92%. Fewer than 1 in 10 qualifying seniors has ever applied. Most seniors believe the homestead exemption fully protects them from rising property taxes. It does not. In most states, the homestead exemption only reduces your assessed value by a fixed dollar amount, usually somewhere between $25,000 and $100,000. After that reduction, your county still reassesses your home every year. As the assessed value increases, your property taxes continue increasing too. The homestead exemption does not stop reassessments. It does not freeze your taxes. It only provides a one-time reduction. The senior freeze programs discussed in this video work differently. Instead of reducing the value one time, these programs lock your assessed value at a fixed number or reimburse future increases depending on the state. That means your taxes may stop rising even while surrounding property values continue increasing. These are completely separate laws with completely separate forms. Most homeowners who file the homestead exemption are never informed about the second application. By the end of this video, you will know which form to file, the exact deadlines, and how the process works in Texas, Illinois, New Jersey, and Florida. In most cases, these programs are completely free, require no attorney, and can be completed in less than one afternoon. One state even allows qualified seniors to potentially recover overpayments from prior years going back as far as 4 years. Here is an example of how powerful these programs can be. In Cook County, Illinois, a senior homeowner locked their assessed value in 2018 at $187,000 through the Illinois Senior Freeze Program. Since then, the county has reassessed the property multiple times, and the current assessed value has risen to $274,000. Nearby homeowners now pay taxes based on the higher value, while the frozen property still pays taxes based on $187,000. At Cook County's effective property tax rate of approximately 2.16%, that difference equals nearly $1,900 in avoided taxes every year. Over several years, the savings can easily exceed $15,000. And here is the part many people never hear about. These programs are already funded, the states already created the forms, the offices already exist, staff members are already assigned to process the applications. In many cases, you already qualify, but nobody calls to tell you. Nobody automatically signs you up. You have to know the program exists and file the form yourself. Let's start with Texas. Texas offers a program called the Over 65 Homestead Exemption with a school tax ceiling. Once you turn 65 and file the application, the amount you pay in school district taxes becomes permanently frozen at that year's level. Since school taxes usually make up around 60% to 70% of the average Texas property tax bill, this can create major long-term savings. County and city taxes may still increase, but the school portion cannot rise above your frozen ceiling. For example, if your school tax bill is currently $3,200 and you file the ceiling application this year, that amount becomes locked permanently. If another homeowner turns 65 next year after tax rates increase and their school taxes freeze at $3,600, they will continue paying $400 more every year going forward. Texas is also different because there is no income limit. Any homeowner aged 65 or older who owns and occupies a primary Texas residence may qualify. The application is called Form 50-114 and is filed through your county appraisal district. It is a one-page form that only needs to be filed once. Deadline, April 30th of the year you turn 65. Next is Illinois. Illinois offers a program officially called the Senior Freeze Exemption. This program freezes your home's assessed value at the amount recorded during the first year you qualify. Even if your county reassesses the property every year afterward, those increases do not affect the value used to calculate your taxes. For 2026, the household income limit is $75,000. That limit was increased in December 2025, so seniors who did not qualify previously may now qualify under the new rules. But here is the detail that causes many people to lose the benefit. The Illinois senior freeze does not renew automatically. You must refile every single year. Many seniors file once, assume the freeze continues permanently, and later discover the exemption disappeared after missing a renewal. The application form is PTAX 340. Illinois also offers something extremely important for seniors who qualified in earlier years but never applied. Through a process called a certificate of error, some counties allow retroactive claims for missed years. In Cook County, seniors may currently file for the senior freeze going back to tax years 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. That means 4 years of possible refunds. If someone overpaid by $1,500 to $2,000 per year, the total refund could reach $6,000 to $8,000. This is not hypothetical. The program already exists. Eligible seniors simply need to contact their local supervisor of assessments and ask whether they can file a certificate of error for prior tax years. Now let's move to New Jersey, because this program works differently from every other state mentioned today. New Jersey's program is also called the Senior Freeze, but instead of freezing assessed value, the state reimburses increases. Homeowners first pay the full current property tax amount to their municipality. Then the state sends reimbursement payments covering the difference between the current tax bill and the homeowner's original base year amount. For example, if a homeowner paid $7,000 during their base year and now pays $9,500, the state may reimburse the $2,500 difference every year. New Jersey also updated the application system recently. The older PTR1 form no longer exists. Beginning in 2024, the state replaced it with a new application called PAS1. Same program, different form. The 2025 income limit is $172,475, making it one of the most generous senior property tax programs in the country. New Jersey also reduced the residency requirement from 10 years down to 3 years. Seniors who purchased their current New Jersey home after age 65 may now qualify much sooner than before. If you owned your home by December 31st, 2022, you may already qualify today. Deadline for the 2025 tax year is November 2nd, 2026. New Jersey also introduced another program called Stay NJ, which can stack on top of the senior freeze. Some seniors may receive up to $6,500 in combined annual relief. Both programs use the same PAS1 application. Again, the forms already exist, the funding already exists, and the offices are already open. Most seniors simply never hear about it. Finally, Florida operates differently through a program called Save Our Homes. This protection automatically activates once the homestead exemption is approved. Florida limits the annual increase in assessed value to 3% or the inflation rate, whichever is lower. Even if market values rise rapidly, the assessed value used for taxes cannot rise more than the legal cap. Florida's program has no age requirement and no income limit. However, there is one important detail many homeowners overlook. The protection resets completely when the property is sold. A new home starts over from zero assessed value. Seniors considering downsizing should carefully calculate the tax impact before moving. Every program discussed today is free. No attorney, no accountant, no filing fee. In most cases, all you need is access to your county website, basic property information, and about 30 minutes to complete the application. Quick recap before you leave. 1. The senior freeze is completely separate from the homestead exemption, and 92% of eligible seniors have never filed it. 2. Texas uses Form 50-114 with no income limit, and the school tax amount freezes permanently once approved. 3. Illinois uses PTAX 340, requires annual refiling, and currently has a $75,000 household income limit for 2026. 4. Illinois seniors may also qualify for retroactive refunds through a certificate of error. 5. New Jersey replaced PTR1 with PAS1 and reimburses increases above your base year amount with an income limit above $172,000. 6. Florida's Save Our Homes program automatically limits assessment increases once homestead is active, but resets when the property sells.